Hello, Explora Bookworms. We're here at the London International Book Fair, or LBF 2026, where we celebrate literature, we celebrate publishing industry at its finest. We're here at the booth 6F108, and we're here to meet authors and people in the same industry. This is the biggest and most prestigious event in literature, and we are so honored to be here at the middle of the hustle and bustle of the London International Book Fair. This is the 2026 London International Book Fair, and next year, for those authors who want to join us, we are inviting you to join us in 2027. It will be a different venue though. It won't be Olympia, but this time we will go to Excel Convention Center, an even bigger space for the literary industry. And we hope to see you there. Visit explorabooks.com for more information. And again, we are exposing new stories here at our booth at Explora Books booth at the London International Book Fair. And I'm so honored and privileged to have an author who flew all the way from the United States, weathered all the storms in her travel, and finally came here to make sure that she gets to meet and greet with the readers and people from the industry. And I'm talking about the author of this beautiful book, Touched by the Hand of God, and two children's books, which is Mocha Angel Warrior, Book 1 and Book 2. I'm talking about Miss Patricia Blake. Hello, Patricia. Welcome to London.
Oh, I'm honored to be here and excited. And I have an incredible team that put everything, all came together. And we have a beautiful, working together as a team, a beautiful presentation. And I'm honored to give this back as a gift to the children of the world, and then to also honor this is my personal testimony of working 33 years with the Los Angeles Police Department.
Wow.
So this is kind of honoring and giving back, recognizing military, fire, medical, and of course law enforcement.
Yes. There's a lot of challenges being in the law enforcement. It's a tough one, especially for a woman, but you defied those expectations from people, because right now we're celebrating the Women's Month, and as a woman, a few days ago we celebrated the Women's Day, and right now you're here during the Women's Month representing women empowerment. Look at that. I can see the hat. It really makes you look empowered today. But now tell us about the first one. I know you have 3 books, and this clearly is a children's book. It's so entertaining. This is a coloring book, and the other one is a story of Mocha. Now tell us first about Touched by the Hand of God. This is a memoir. And what is the value? What is the message that you want to bring out for the readers?
For me personally, working with LAPD for 33 years, I learned the importance of public safety, giving back and recognizing the crime victims, the crime families, and trying to be there to comfort them and basically rescue some of them, depending on the situation. So, yeah.
And I know that a lot of people will get inspired by the story, but tell us about your faith, because Touched by the Hand of God, it really is something that resonates to your faith in God. Now tell us about your journey with the Lord, written in this book.
So this book is multifaceted because basically, to me, it was a calling.
Yes.
To become a protector and rescuer, because as a child, I was the oldest of 4 children, and I was designated to protect them. And being the oldest of 4 children, helping out my mom and making sure they didn't murder themselves.
It's amazing. So you have that innate protector in you when you were a child, and you chose that path of becoming a law enforcer. Now, let's talk about the story in here. Which part of your life was covered in the story?
Well, it encompasses from childhood all the way through my final assignment as a mounted unit working with Mocha, and this is Mocha Latte, working with him in the field, and he loved working with children, and he was so calm and good during the interaction with some children in the projects have never had the opportunity to touch a horse.
Yes.
And animals and children go together.
Yes. Yes.
And but the book also encompasses my faith and trying to get back. After I retired, I recognized I am not recognizing the importance
Yes.
of angels, miracles, and first responders. Well, and they risked their lives for total strangers. We're willing to risk our lives, and I was incredible. The incredible career of working with partners, willing to go in through the barricaded door of multiple shots fired
Yes.
to rescue a baby laying in blood.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing.
It's a very heroic act of kindness and the ultimate act for humanity to be able to say yes to the calling of protecting people. And tell us about one experience that you will never forget as a law enforcer working with LAPD.
There are, ironically, I look back at the book, and most of the incidents that I wrote about involved children.
Wow.
So
Children protection.
there was one incident where my partner and I received a call of multiple shots fired, and it was like somebody was chasing somebody else in the apartment building with a gun. When we responded, we saw a man with a gun, and so we positioned the car between the suspect and us. So we engaged the suspect to try to get him to put the gun down, and there was on my side of the car, there was a little 7-year-old boy that was trying to run by me and put into danger by the man with the gun. So we don't know who this person is or what their relationship is. So I grabbed the little boy, and he started fighting because he was intent and hysterical on getting to the person with the gun. So I had to put my body between him and leave cover.
Yes.
No, but you have to rescue the child.
Yes.
And ultimately, the man with the gun committed suicide with the gun. But the child was safe. And we found out that this was the child's father who had shot his mother and another person in the building. So it's tragic that the little guy was involved in all this.
It's amazing because you've been through all these experiences in your work. I mean, the kind of work that we do in publishing is really in a safe place. We are in the four walls of our office, doing something, looking at using our computers, our laptops. But the law enforcement people have to go out there on the ground and face all these bullets and just to risk your life, And I think that's very noble.
Well, I think for me, it's an honor to be able to help others and to try to make a difference and to comfort the community members that are involved in the incident. It's heartbreaking.
Yes,
Yeah.
It is. And a lot even have this post-traumatic disease, right? Like when they go through a very bad encounter and they just, couldn't get out from that memory,
Well, it's post-traumatic stress.
Distress, sorry. Yes.
But
It happens.
ultimately, the reward of the close relationship with your partners, you trust them with your life, they trust you with their life.
Teamwork. Yeah.
Right, and I've had partners say after a critical incident, I didn't need a vest, I had you. That's one of the more meaningful things said to me that touched my heart.
Yes. You don't need a vest, I have you. And it's really about trusting someone with your life, and you know that there's someone who would hold you and take care of you, and is gonna, like open his arms and catch the bullet for you. That's something very, very
And
noble.
you trust each other.
Yes.
And like the World Trade Center,
Yes.
all of the public safety, the airport security, the police, the fire, went back into the World Trade Center
Yes.
when the first one fell. They were trying to get people out and save lives, and they did. And that's
Sometimes it may risk their lives too.
and they're complete heroes. They're heroes and warriors.
And you are a hero and a warrior as well, and you're sharing it to the world through your book. So if you want to get a copy of this, please do so right now. Touched by the Hand of God by Patricia L. Blake. This is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other leading digital bookstores. And you know, if you go to Google, you just key in Touched by the Hand of God, Patricia Blake. It's going to pop up. It's going to show on the results page. Click on the Amazon link and it's going to be delivered right straight to your doorstep. Now let's talk about Mocha Latte, which is now here in these two books that you have. This one is a coloring book and the other one is the True Trust book one. Tell us about these two books.
Just real quickly regarding
Yes.
Touched by the Hand of God, the focus and the message I want to impress with others is there to have faith and hope and believe in angels and believe in miracles. And basically, we are called, the first responders are called by God, and we become the angels sent by God
Amen.
to help others. Okay. And then,
Yeah, sure.
this is my Mocha Latte from the first book. He's a real horse. He was deployed in the field, and he interacted with children. He was amazing. And this is just book one of a series in which he and his animal friends are going to be protectors and rescuers of missing dogs or people that throw dogs out on the road or missing horses or missing children. And he and his friends are going to work together to rescue. And I'm hoping that children see a vision where they can become rescuers and protectors.
That's true. This is something that would be great for children, and this is encouraging them to really go through the path of law enforcement in the future. If they want to protect people, it starts with childhood. Am I right, Patricia? And it's good to instill these values to children as early as 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. And this is a must for all parents out there. Buy this book now, also available on Amazon. And what I have observed, Patricia, you have beautiful illustrations right here. Look at that. It's very realistic looking. And I'll just give you some of the pages here. Look at that. It's Mocha right there. And if you want, it's also important to get the coloring book for the children to get to have an activity. It's nice to have an activity along with the storytelling. So we have a coloring book right here. And today, Patricia's giving out crayons for a lot of parents who just came here and greeted her and met her. And she was able to do a book signing with the parents. Thank you, Patricia, for your time and for sharing this beautiful book inspired by Mocha, which is actually in real life
My real horse. Yeah.
Mocha, who is now departed. Am I right? How many years is it?
2 years ago, March 17th.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I had Mocha for 20 years, and he worked with me as a real partner in the field. And when we went out to the projects and like Christmas time and Thanksgiving, we had children that wanted to pet the horses.
Yes.
And it's basically outreach into the community to interact with police and the animals.
Yes.
And it was amazing that you have to, and in the book, you have to have safety rules and explain to the children how important it is to, I would tell the children, you have to listen, there's a reason, because you have to follow the rules. And the safety rules are to prevent anyone from getting hurt.
Yeah.
The children, the horses, the riders. So when I would explain that, and I said, you have to listen and not run, not jump, not go to the horse without
Yes,
the ground support,
Yes.
and line up single file,
Yeah.
and no jumping around. There's not one child I've had to remove or not for not following the rules in 10 years.
Yes. It teaches them discipline, right? It's the discipline that is instilled in this book, making sure that we're all safe. And, that's one of the number one rule of law enforcement, am I right? To keeping the community safe.
Public safety,
Yes.
to protect and to serve, is LAPD's motto, and it's on the side card over. So.
Yes. That's a beautiful story. So again, for all our Explora bookworms watching us on YouTube right now, live on YouTube, it's already out. So please grab your copy. It is now. For those who came here at the booth, they already got copies themselves, and we're so amazed of the beauty of these books. And it's not now distributed here throughout London, and there were still others who came from China, some of them from Africa,
and Canada,
Nigeria, Canada, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people from across the world who came here and already got this book. So I'm sure that in the future, this will be a big hit, and we're sure to have, to reach as many children as we can.
Yeah.
Now, finally, Patricia, before we go, I'd like to, ask you about, because we have a lot of viewers from all over the world, and we're gonna have this video distributed to as many people as we can. What is your challenge or your message to parents and children, since this is all about them? This is all for them.
The children of the world are our future and our hope, and will shape and influence the future. We as parents and adults are responsible for teaching values, integrity, character, and basically make a difference. But it's dependent on their passion. The children's book is magical, and I have feedback from school teachers for story time. The preschoolers are in a circle. All the teacher hears is, "We want Mocha. We want Mocha's story. We want," and they don't get tired of it. So I created a monster. Sorry, guys.
But that's a beautiful monster, right?
Yeah, incredible.
Thank you very much. So again, for all our Explore bookworms, one last invitation. Click the link below the description box of the YouTube video, or scan the QR code on your screen right now with your phones. And if you click on that QR code, it goes to the Amazon page. Wherever you are in the 100 countries, imagine that, where Amazon is, whether you're in London, you're in Asia, you're in Africa, even in UAE. Right now, there's war going on. Still, it's still working. Amazon.com is all over the world. You can grab a copy of this, and it gets shipped right to your doorstep. Get a copy now for your friends, relatives, and those you love. Thank you, Patricia, for your time.
Oh, it's my honor, and it's for the children of the world, and recognizing the dedication and sacrifice of our warriors in the military, and the culture going on right now is chaotic.
Yes.
And try to remember that our first responders are human, and they want to help, and that's why they're there, to rescue. And it's a hard job now.
Yes, but they're putting their lives on the line
For you.
for everyone. So get to appreciate all of these people who are in the the field, and who are working in this industry. Thank you so much, Patricia, for sharing, and we're so glad to finally meet you. We heard of you many times in the office, Patricia Blake, and now we finally see you with your beautiful hat.
And Mocha.
And Mocha, yes, Mocha and Touched by the Hand of God. This is our favorite book, so thank you so much for coming. And again, for all our Explore bookworms, we say goodbye from here in London, United Kingdom. This has been Joel and Patricia, and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Everyone be safe.